Okay, it is 3:03, which means I think it is probably time to start assembly. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a look at our timetable and then we'll see what we're going to do first. But I think probably everyone knows what we do first in assembly. Should we have a look? Got my timetable. First, we are going to sing our assembly song. We're going to do some talking. Hi Sabrina, hello. And then we're going to have a song, talking, another song, thinking time, celebrate, and then it will be time to say goodbye. So, what should we do first? Let's have a look. We are going to sing our assembly time because assembly has started. Okay, have you all remembered those assembly song signs? How are we all doing? I know some people have been practicing out there. I'll give you one quick run through. We've been working very hard every day and we're all ready for a rest. Now it's time to have the weekend, if you can get that one, so we can all become refreshed. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. It's assembly time on a Friday. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. It's assembly time on a Friday. Let me find my ukulele. Hi Erin, just in time for the song. It's time to sing our assembly time song. Make sure you are feeling nice and loud and proud today. We've been working very hard every day and we're all ready for a rest. And now it's time to have the weekend so we can all become refreshed. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. It's assembly time on a Friday. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. It's assembly time on a Friday. Big finish day. Fantastic. So, assembly song has finished. I'm going to do some talking and then we'll have a song. So now we're going to do some talking. This week we started our new topic. There's no place like home, the British Isles. And we've been thinking about where we live, and we live at home. And at the moment, we've probably been spending a lot of time at home. Maybe you had a read or you listened to Katie's story all about being at home and the different rooms you have. Maybe you've spent some time outside in your garden or at a local park. And I've quite enjoyed spending some time at home. And I've quite enjoyed thinking about the different rooms. Today, I'm in a different room for assembly and it's quite nice to be somewhere else. And I thought, what song could I do about home or where we live? And I didn't know any. But thanks to Pluto class, I know they have a favourite song off the television about your street and it's where you live and that you love to play together. Who knows? This song all about your home and your street from Topsy and Tim. I bet there are some excited noises going on. So, we've talked about the fact that we've been learning about home and where we live. So now I'm going to sing you a song. And if you know the words, join in. But this song is all about your street, where you live, hanging out, being friends forever. And it's from a little programme called Topsy and Tim. This is our street. It's where we live. We love to play together. Just like you, just like us, we'll be friends forever. We could be anything if we close our eyes and dream. We can play day after day and the fun will never end. This is our street, it's where we live, so let's all play together and be best friends forever. This is our street, it's where we live, we love to play together. Just like you, just like us, we'll be friends forever. We could be anything if we close our eyes and dream. We can play day after day and the fun will never end. This is our street, it's where we live, so let's all play together and be best friends forever. What a good song! I really like that song. I think maybe that should become an assembly song when we're back in school. The song has finished. Now I'm going to do a little bit more talking and then another song. So, that special song from Topsy and Tim talked about different people all living together on the same street and being best friends. And that, just like you and just like us, we'll be friends forever because although we're different, we're all the same really. And we've all got a place on our street. Now, you may have heard that it's been a bit sad and a bit angry in the news at times this week because some people were a little bit cross that some other people didn't let people just kind of be themselves. And at Greenmead School, we really believe and we teach that everyone has a place on our street and in our school, and that everyone should be celebrated, and that's why we do assembly. We love to celebrate our differences and what makes us special and the things that we achieve, because every achievement counts, as you all know. So, because Greenmead is such a fantastic place, and because we work really hard all together to teach each other about being different and celebrating that, I thought that our Thinking Time song, which is all about letting your light shine, I thought we could sing that today to tell everyone that Greenmead thinks everyone is fantastic and everyone has a place on our street or on our school or in our local community and environment. This is where you need your lights. Grab your lights and your pots. Are you ready? You will need your lights. I've got some more here. Can you see my star? You will need your no symbols, if you have them, or your communication book, or get your voice really ready to shout, no! And you will need your pot, or your scarf, or your material to cover over your lights. Do you know what song we're going to sing, everyone? I think you probably do. Let me get my lights all sorted. If you know the words, please join in. But we are going to sing a very loud Greenmead, This Little Light of Mine. And then in the second verse, it talks about hide it under a bushel. And a bushel's kind of like a pot or a covering. So we're going to hide it under a bushel. And do you know what you have to say? No! I'm going to let it shine, because we love letting all our children and our adults and the people who care for us be themselves and let their lights shine. So I hope you've all got your lights ready. And what I want is everyone to maybe get a phone if they're not watching on it and get a video or a photo of everyone celebrating their light shining. Are we ready? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, oh, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. I'll let it shine, let it shine, I'll let it shine. Ready to hide it? Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm gonna let it shine. I'll let it shine. I'll let it shine. I'll let it shine. Should we do it again? Get ready with your nose and your shouting. Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. No! I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it under a bushel. Nope! I'm gonna let it shine. I'll let it shine. I'll let it shine. I'll let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine. Oh, I'm gonna let it shine. And this little light of mine. I'm gonna let it shine. I'll let it shine. I'll let it shine. I'll let it shine. Fantastic. I hope you all enjoyed that. Now, remember, we've got to let everyone's light shine and we celebrate everyone's special and unique light. Thank you for helping me do that. I'm just going to put my lights back here. They're still shining. I hope yours are still shining. Gaspar blew me a kiss by the looks of it. Thank you, Gaspar. We've got dancing. We've got people loving it. Fantastic. We talked about celebrating everyone's special light and them all having a place on our street and in our school and in the world. We sang our special song. Anya thinks I'm hilarious. And now we're going to have our thinking time. Now, I had some beautiful photos sent to me this week, so thank you everyone that sent me them. I love seeing your pictures. So I've got a few assembly shout outs for work that made them proud, and then everyone else can be thinking of theirs. I had pictures from Lila, who was doing some threading. I had some from Anya, who was playing outside in the sun and having a tea party. It looked very nice. I just saw I had some photos of Martina being ready for assembly with her torch. And I think I had photos from one more person. Oh, Poppy, you did some art. And there was one more. Elisa was playing with sand, and Grace is doing some singing of the Topsy and Tim song. So I'm going to play through our thinking song, and you're going to think about the thing that you've done this week that made you feel proud. Perhaps you let someone's light shine and you celebrated who they were, or perhaps you did some of your schoolwork. Perhaps you helped at home. There's so many things you could have done. Oh, Fatu made some paper boats. Well done, Fatu. Let me play through our thinking song. Remember, you've got to think of that thing and hold on to it because we've got to celebrate it. Hope you thought about something you did. You can very quickly tell me what you've done and I'll read it out if you'd like, and then we'll be ready to celebrate those things. So, thinking time has finished. We're going to get ready to celebrate, and I can see that we also need to celebrate Grace doing great writing. Nora did some great moving around on the floor. Well done, Nora, for doing your physio program. Any more celebrating before we do our song? Because I'm getting my hands ready. They're coming up. Okay, we're ready to celebrate. Has everyone got their celebrate hands ready? Now, I'm afraid there's no special guest. It's just me. So I'm going to do both the celebrate and the do-do-dos. But you can also help me at home. Are we ready to celebrate all of this? Celebrate, everyone. Come on. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Celebrate, everyone. Come on. Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Celebrate, everyone. Come on. Fantastic. I hope that's really loud at home. In my head, I imagine everyone dancing around their lounge and their kitchen to it. So I hope that's what really happens. Feel free to send me videos and photos of you all celebrating at home. I'd love to see it in real life. The Celebrate song has finished. And before we say goodbye, I just want to say a big thank you to all the teachers and the support staff who have been both in school and at home. And everyone worked really, really hard this week. We worked at double speed. We were being so fast to get everything ready for you next week. And a big thank you to all our SLT team who have also been working really hard to get everything ready for you guys. Keep an eye out in your emails for your work. Keep an ear out for the door for your new packs that will be delivered next week sometime. And don't forget to send us photos and videos of what you get up to at home. So for now, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I don't like this bit. Are we ready? Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you next week. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Assembly has finished. Bye, everyone. Thank you for coming.